So I'm going to take you on a little tour of the new Asian grocery store that opened up called Ranch 88 by our house. They have these cute little baby pineapples. I got one and they were super sweet. They were only $1.49. And now this is a jackfruit. Have you guys ever tried one? They have a really unique sweet taste, and it's what they modeled juicy fruit gum after. Now this is called a durian fruit, and it's very well known to be stinky and very like a nasty taste, which I never want to try. These are some little baby bananas that they had. Now I really wanted to try one of these apples. Supposedly they're very, very sweet. They're candy apples, but I didn't want to pay the price that they were asking. Now this is a dragon fruit, a red dragon fruit. It's red inside, but there's also white ones, and you can tell these are red because they have the curved green leaves on the outside. Now this is a Korean sweet melon. It's sort of like a cantaloupe, but a little firmer, and it has more of like a cucumber apple taste, and they're very delicious. Now these little things are called lychees. Now you can't eat the outside, but you crack open the inside and it has a seed, and the flesh is really delicious, sort of like a grape. And they come from China. And now this is a green. It's a bitter green, and it's called tong ho. Now they also use this for tea, but it's very delicious. It's kind of like a collard green or a mustard green. And then this is a type of Chinese yam. It's called a Nagimo Yam, and you can either use that raw or cooked in like a stir fry. And this is a sunchoke. It's like a baby artichoke, and those are really delicious too. And now this is a banana flower. You peel back the outer tough leaves, and then inside it's yellow. And then you chop it up, and you can either eat it raw or cook it in a dish like a stir fry. I've never tried it, but I want to one time. So I just wanted to show you guys how big the produce section was. It is ginormous, and I didn't want to film every single kind of vegetable and fruit they had, but it's so interesting. This is Galangal, which is similar to ginger, and this is used a lot in Vietnamese and Thai cooking. Here's some black mushrooms, also used a lot in like stir fries. Now these are salted duck eggs. Now they brine these, and they're very popular. They only use the duck eggs because they say the egg yolk is much creamier. Now here's some different ice creams that they had. I've never tried any of these, but they looked interesting. One day I think I will, and I'll do a review. They had all these frozen like egg rolls and lumpias, which I just love all these kind of things. Now, the main part of this whole store is their huge seafood department. They have live clams, crabs, lobsters, and fish. Now, when you go to the seafood department, it is kind of stinky because they have all this fish just laying out, and all these eyes are just like looking at you. But if you want fresh fish, there you go. Now, of course, they have a whole huge aisle just of snacks, just like a regular grocery store, but they're all different. But this says Lay's on it, but it's from a different country. I think they're Chinese Lay's. I'm not positive. So, and then here's a picture of the seafood section. And then here's some more duck eggs. They had a whole end cap here of just duck eggs. Apparently they're really popular. I've never tried one. I'm too afraid. Apparently the white part is very salty, and the inside is the yellow is very creamy. Then they have a whole aisle of just the sauces, different kind of Korean, Chinese, Japanese sauces, crab paste. I want to try that. That looks really interesting. And then they have these beans and syrup, and I wasn't sure if it was a sweet syrup or just a regular juice. And I got some of this instant wonton soup mix. I thought that looked really cool. And then white lime and red lime. I don't know what you do with that. So that was really intriguing to me. And then they have these curry mixes, which I do buy. They have a Japanese one. It's really good to make a curry with. Now, have you guys ever had poke sticks? We love them. There's like little cookies. Now, I thought this was interesting. All the spices, they came in these bags. Big bags, and they were super cheap too. So if you ever need like big bags of paprika or turmeric or cardamom or anything like that, go to the Asian store because they were very reasonable. But they also had like flour in bags and brown sugar and things of that nature. But yeah, I was surprised that everything was in a bag. See, they have the flour. Yeah. And then they had a huge section of all kinds of teas, as you can imagine. Green tea, white tea. Now, Chris loves these. These are shredded dried squid. No thank you, but Chris loves them. And then, of course, they have a little candy section, just like most grocery stores. So yeah, here's my little tour. Just wanted to show you guys some cool things they had in there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everybody.